Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am here with my Taurus lover, Janelle.
What's up, y'all? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm on your YouTube. Yeah.
Today we are here to answer you guys' questions and really get into our side of things because we are very good at articulating what's actually happening and not their ideas of what happened or what went down. No, we are very good at telling the truth.
Especially, you guys can't see everything that goes on, but like behind the scenes or full scenes, because you know they can't show it forever. So we are here to give you guys the truth.
Welcome to what did I say I was gonna call it?
The conversation.
This is the conversation.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with questions about us because obviously, it just wouldn't be like right if we didn't start with us. So, how did we first meet and did we initially click?
Okay, so I used to live in Los Angeles and so did she. And we would see each other on the Hollywood scene, you know, like we're just clubbing and, you know, like just having fun. And every time I saw someone, I would be like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty, she's so nice. Like she seemed just like very like reserved to herself. Like it's like she would be like, hey bitch. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, okay, like.
So from there we kind of ended up following each other on Instagram.
Yes.
And then we realized we had like mutual friends in Houston.
Yes.
And then when she got to the house, it just was like,
we do got mutual friends in Houston. Like you threw me for a loop and I was like, oh, bitch, your cousins. Like I know some of her family members are in Houston.
She knows my family in Houston. And when she got to the house, it just made sense. Like, it really didn't, like, I don't know what we did. It's just like the first night we were sharing a room, and she had her own room, so I don't really know what transpired.
We both calmed each other down, or we were each other's peace in the house. It was a lot of hectic stuff, a lot of drama every day, every night, and so we were just both really, like, calm and chill. Like,
and we could just go talk. Like, when it got too loud, sometimes you don't see us in the camera that often. It's because we're in my room.
Yes.
Just sitting in there talking about stuff that has nothing to do with nothing. Like, we be talking about where we going after, what we doing at the club.
Real life shit.
Like things that were going on, like, in our actual lives.
Yes.
So, yeah, it just was easy. Our relationship is really easy. I don't know if it's because it's, like, earth sign energy. And we're
you know that's what it is. I'm a Taurus. She's a Virgo.
And we're very similar. Like,
too similar. You guys have no idea.
Very
like we eat the same food.
Yes.
We got the same perfume. I come to her house, I'm like, girl, I got this too. Like we're just twin souls, like twin flames.
But Janelle for me is like more of the like articulator. She's like the more level-headed one, the smarter one. Not like smarter, but she's very good at like articulating and making sense of situations. And whereas
I be understanding. I really be trying to be understanding.
Whereas I'm more so like,
fuck this shit.
I don't care.
You don't
what
care.
You're talking about. And so we just work like that. It's like a good balance. We're in balance.
Our friendship is truly effortless.
Yeah, it is. We don't really do much.
It takes no work.
You want to do the next question?
Sure. How many tattoos or piercings do we have? I am tatless and no piercings. Well,
earrings, yeah.
I don't even know if they're still open.
Yes. I don't know. So I have about 8 or 9 tattoos and piercings. I don't have anymore. I had my lip, I had my hips, I had my nose, I had my belly button, and my.
Bitch, let me find out that you was.
I was like emo.
I'm about to say, Lou.
I was emo. So yeah. Janelle's like she's like oh look, we actually look like the yin and yang sign.
Oh, we are, because I'm black and you're white, all that jewelry. I'll be the devil today.
So she's like the clean, very neat, very polished one, and I'm the of the group. Let's see. 7. Would you let Janelle babysit 6? You know what? I'm gonna give you credit.
Okay.
Give you credit.
Okay.
I don't let anybody babysit 6, so it's not personal. I'm scared when Brooke watches 6. I'm scared when his dad is along with 6. I'm scared when my mom is. I'm scared when everybody is with 6 because I just know everybody is not me. But last night, while I was cooking dinner, 6 decided he was going to try to climb off of the counter behind us by himself. And I couldn't make it in time, and Janelle sprinted into action.
No!
Yes. And caught him.
I caught him.
That earned you like a good 5 hours of babysitting.
Oh, okay.
Now, would you want to be left with 6? Hell to the no. But
it's just because I would panic freak out. I would have 7 or speed up everything. I'm like, girl, how many chicken nuggets does he eat? Like, wait, does he want to watch this movie, this one? Like, I want to make sure I have it like perfect because she is so attentive with her child. She is so, like, she knows everything that he wants, everything that he needs, and she just has it all figured out, to be honest. So I would be afraid because I don't want to fuck shit up. Like, that's what it is.
But yeah, she made a good save last night, so. Because I wouldn't have made it. He would have shimmy right off the counter. And, you know, he really looked like he knew what he was doing, but I just don't know.
He was really moving like he was a grown-ass man.
Okay, you ready to get into the questions?
I am.
What are you guys' thoughts on Megan? We like Megan.
We like Megan. I like Megan. I've known Megan for seems like an eternity.
I met Megan the same way I met Janelle on the scene in the club, and Megan doesn't bother me much. Megan's very bougie, but
we all could be bougie, especially you.
A little bit, not on Megan's level, y'all. Megan, when she does not want to be somewhere, oh my God, we gotta hear it.
Because Megan gonna let you know, she's like, why are we here? What are we doing this for? Da 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 da. You are bougie in other ways. You be like, I don't even ride like this at home, so I cannot ride like this here. I be like, bitch, let them know your standards. Like, that's what the
thing you're trying to play, especially with that dirty ass house.
7. Do you think that do you think I'm shady?
I don't think Janelle is shady. Y'all messing me up. I've been drinking wine. I don't think Janelle is shady at all. Only because I have watched Janelle say certain things to people's faces, and I'll be like, oh shit, did she really just say that? Because like sometimes I think certain things and I don't say it just because I don't feel like even hearing somebody lie or arguing. But Janelle will literally be like, are you da 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 da, or whatever the question is, she will ask them, and it'll be like, damn, you can't ask people that, but she doesn't.
If I gotta know. If it's on my mind, I gotta know.
Shady, I feel like it's just like not, you know, if you're upfront with the person about it first, and then you talk about it later, like that's not really being shady, unless you're just not telling the person, you're just talking shit when they're not around. But I have watched this girl, y'all, say some crazy things out her mouth, and I'm like, well, if she said that to me, I would kind of want to hit her. So I don't know why they're not reacting, you know? So it's like, I don't know why people think she's shady. I don't get that at all.
I'm honest to people's face. They just don't. Either they don't catch it, they don't react, or maybe it takes a while for them. For example,
I'm gonna just go ahead and throw this one out there. Like, the situation with Christina and whether she's on drugs or not, that question was actually asked to her face, y'all. Like, I swear she did, and I was so shocked when she did. Before Sydney was in Christina's room after that kitchen scene, Janelle and I were in Christina's room after that kitchen scene.
Because, and to be very, very real, that was my very first day in the house. Mind you, I did not know Christina from a can of paint. Like, I had not spent any personal time with her, nor did I watch the previous conversation and know anything that she divulged about her personal life. I don't keep up with her. So
yeah, I didn't know about the drug thing.
I had no idea. So my very first time seeing her, or being around her, is right about the fight with makeup. And mind you, it was very hard for me to pick a side in that situation because I felt like both people could have handled the situation differently. I definitely felt like Christina was out of line because what they didn't show was she just beelined it for Freedom's makeup and started just taking his foundation and just applying it on her face like it was moisturizer. And where I come from, you just do not put your hands on people's things that do not belong to you, at all. Like, she could have asked, she could have did anything. She asked you, but she didn't ask Freedom, and I just feel like that's disrespectful. So any way that he felt after that, I felt like he had a right to feel. And after her and Natalie actually went to blows, it was just so random, so out of this world for us that we really, me and 7, the peacemakers of the house, we really wanted to get to the bottom of it immediately. We both talked to Christina, and did you not feel like she was completely calm?
She was, yes.
So
what y'all didn't see also is that before we went to the kitchen, Christina and Natalie made up.
They made up, and thanks to the peacemakers.
And this is where we were like kind of taken back with Christina, like
you're
doing a lot, because we watched y'all like make up. And that's why like Natalie looks kind of confused at the table when Christina was down there doing all that stuff. They didn't show half of it, y'all. She climbed on top of the table. Like, it was a lot, and we watched them make up.
So imagine us literally physically causing them to speak about their issues, them both getting along. Christina saying like, oh, I understand, I really love Natalie, da 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 da. But Christina has a habit, which I saw, of she can only recall like what people say to her. She is not recalling what she's saying to people. Because I have to tell her, like, girl, like, you have to hold yourself accountable. Like, you were talking about her husband. Well, she talked about my boyfriend. You talked about her husband first. Like, she only sees or hears like one side. She doesn't take accountability. So we got them together. They completely made up before the kitchen scene. We literally had to shoot the scene on the balcony again because her behavior was that bizarre that night that we had to make it seem, or the show wanted to make it seem as if they hadn't made up already. So that is the truth. That is what happened. And that is why when I seen how she was acting, that behavior, to me, she was like a person who was on drugs. And
the way we ended up in Christina's room before Sydney, after the kitchen scene, is because when we walked away, Christina was like, 7, you're fake. And I was like, oh girl. I'm a lot of things, but not that. So I'm gonna walk away from you. And she was like, no, come to my room and talk to me. So we come to her room to talk to her. And I'm like, don't call me fake. Like, I'm telling you, because I tried to tell her, like, what are you doing? Like, you really look crazy right now. Mm-hmm. I just watched you make up with her, so I'm confused. So that's where I kind of like separated, like backed up from her when she said that to me, because I can't be friends with somebody who doesn't allow me to correct them.
Constructive criticism is very important. And
so when we went in, while we were in the conversation, Janelle was like, you know what, I want to ask you a question, because she was like in the room kind of like, you know, swaying around, and just her behavior was really odd. Janelle was like, are you on something? And Christina got mad. She was like, you know what, I'm not going to talk to you, Janelle. I'm going to talk to 7. And it's like, how do you not remember that she asked you that? Like, she asked you.
Your face.
But maybe whatever, like, she said she was drunk.
Maybe she drunk also, and she drank as well. And I've seen a lot of comments that say, oh, Janelle, like, people act like that when they're drunk. That may be the people you guys know, but the people that I'm around and myself, when I am drunk, first of all, I'm a happy drunk. I'm a freaky drunk. And that's about it. Like, you know, maybe if someone like steps on me, like out when I'm in the club, I'll get like irritated and like, you know, maybe.
And it's like, even if you do get like that, you have to take accountability. That's it. Like, Christina could very much so say, you know what, like, she did ask me that, I just don't remember. But I was there, she definitely said it, and Christina got upset about it, and she only wanted to speak to me after Janelle asked her that question. So, yeah, that's
what happened.
Yeah.
So again, I just called it like I saw it. I did not feel like she was only on alcohol. I expressed that to her, and I also expressed that in my confessionals, and I don't believe that that's being fake. To me, that's just me commenting or reflecting something that I witnessed firsthand. That's it.
How do we feel about Christina saying that some of the girls are scared of Natalie?
For her to even say that is just like, cuckoo. Like, I'm like, what?
I'm gonna make this clear now, guys. I'm not scared of Natalie. The thing that kills me about all the girls that have had an encounter with Natalie and have fallen out, Christina,
when
Sarah,
they good, they're great. It's like, oh, Natalie is Jesus, she's the savior. But like the moment they get into an argument or whatever, Natalie's the devil.
And why do they feel like, too, for me, like,
everyone should feel the way that they feel?
I don't have these issues with Natalie. Like, yes, I've watched Natalie talk to Sarah like a dog. I don't have that issue. Christina and Natalie have had their thing. Like, Christina told me personally she felt like she followed behind Natalie a little bit on the conversation. I don't have that issue. Like, me and Natalie's relationship is respect on both ends. Like, she doesn't talk to me any kind of way. Janelle, likewise, she doesn't.
We just
tell us what to do. Like,
we get along.
We just cool. Like, we're cool. And it's like, it is not our fault that y'all allowed somebody, because at this point,
that's what it is. It's them allowing her to do whatever she does that they don't like. Because
I have known about Natalie, there is no secret to who Natalie Nunn is. That's like, you know, if Natalie F's you over, at some point it's your fault, because it's like a cheating man. Like, you know he cheating, you know he
be creeping.
And then you surprised when he keeps cheating. It's like, well, we knew that this is who he was. So, like, at this point, we need to figure, you know, like
Natalie is very transparent. She doesn't, like, fake.
She doesn't play the nice girl role.
Like, she doesn't. She's very, like, herself, and either love her or hate her for it.
And I will say that she knows who she can and cannot do it with, but I think that that's more a reflection of who she does it with than her. Like,
I feel like if you allow someone to
disrespect you constantly and not do anything about it or not make adjustments to the friendship, then that's not a personal problem.
It's a personal problem.
But I don't get why everybody else has to be scared of her, because you guys had this interaction with her that you didn't like. And then to say, like,
we have our own brains.
Well, and then to be scared, wasn't that we were scared of her physically, like in the fighting sense. It was that we don't want to lose the opportunity. Baby,
look, let me tell you something. This is booked and busy, okay? Like, literally, this is what it looks like. Like, we have no shortage of opportunities coming our way.
And if I'm being completely honest, this opportunity was diminishing to my brain. That's the truth. Because when we were told about it, we were told it was going to be like Basketball Wives. It was very much so nothing like that.
It wasn't like Basketball Wives for sure.
So I don't need opportunities like this. Like, I'm done with this. Like, this is not what I want to be doing. So I don't know, like, to say that was kind of stupid though, because like you said it about like everybody else has the most going on, or like,
I feel like, in my personal opinion, and this is an opinion, I feel like Christina probably had the least going on in like real life on the entire cast, and that is just my personal opinion of her. Of what I know of her personal life.
I don't know. But
like, no, I'm just saying, like, I just want you to have the least going on.
Yeah, that was weird to say to me. And then it's like, if you are just hanging with a person because you think that they can advance you or get you somewhere, then
you're an opportunist.
Then you're not being a good friend from the jump anyway.
Yes.
So you really can't be surprised when the person is not a good friend back to you. So no, I'm not scared of Natalie. Like, we're cool with Natalie. Natalie doesn't. She be violent with some people, but she don't.
That has not been our personal experience at all. Kevin, why did you not say anything to Natalie about the water in the van when she threw it at Judy, but you threw it initially, the water right back at Sydney? Okay.
Yeah, that girl is just nitpicks with me. She wants to find anything. So I don't even know why Sarah made that a thing, because she was there that night when I said to let me the fuck out the van. I got out the van in the middle of the street. They had to pull over. We were not going to the house. I was not riding that van in that house. Had I got another thing thrown on me, it was going to be a problem. We're in a van. I don't have any liquor, ho. Like, it's gone. We drank it all at the club. And you can't take cups out the club. So I got out. The producers pulled over the van. I called my sister. Brooke will contest to that. Like, I was like, these bitches in front of them. These bitches are in here throwing shit and they're getting it on me. Like, I have on all white. No, I'm not doing this. Natalie came out and apologized. The producers called him like, can you please get back in the van? I'm like, no, I'm not riding with them. Like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing the drink throwing, because if I get in here and I start fighting, y'all are gonna be mad. Natalie made it very clear that she was sorry. I ended up riding in the front seat on the way home after the producers begged me to get back in the car because they did not have another car close by to come and get me. So I don't get why the girl was making it like there was not a thing, because it was a thing. I was pissed off to the point where I was standing outside in the cold in the middle of nowhere, because we were staying in the middle of nowhere. We were not staying in Atlanta.
Way out the city.
We were not in Atlanta. We were in the country. There was bulls, cows, turkeys, like everything that you can imagine. out there. I got out the car. I was not playing that.
And then the Judy and Sydney thing, that was a direct reaction. We both had things in our hands.
Yeah, that was like, I'm right here. And I got, at that point, I didn't really get that wet with the Natalie thing. Sarah got more wet. That's why, like, why didn't you do anything? Like, Manny got really wet. Sarah got really wet. I just got woken up out of my sleep with some sprinkles. So I was pissed. Like, but yeah, that girl just wants to find any reason to, like,
while we on the drink thing, the water thing, I made a comment saying how pissed I would be if some water got on me, and I heard like, oh, but Janelle, you didn't do anything on your season when you got water poured on you. Bitch, I was asleep on my season. Like, I was unconscious, basically. Like, and the difference is,
I don't get why we keep talking about stuff from our season.
It was so long ago. This ain't that. Like, that ain't this. It's just so irrelevant to try to even compare the two. And I personally felt like Judy and Sydney's beef was like fake in my mind at that moment. So I really was like, y'all, I don't want to get wet when I feel like someone's like, you know, acting or something. I'm like, damn, y'all better not get me wet. Like,
that was all reflexes. When I threw that drink back, I was like, oh, hell no. And just flung it. And that was the day after I had already got a drink thrown on me. So I already made it very clear when I hopped out of that van, nobody better not throw another drink on me. Like, that's it. Sarah is just like, I don't know if she's obsessed with me or she just is like a really bad hater.
I just feel like she tries to, like, you know, copy and paste situations that she thinks are similar in her head and try to make a point, but she's not good with making those points. You know, I have the experience with the Black Queens comment. But it's like neither of these situations really compare. So I just feel like she wants to mention those things just so that
to make herself look good.
But it doesn't compare. That's why I shut down the Black Queen comment very quickly, because again, it was a joke.
And this is not even a question, but you know what I feel like the problem with most of the girls is that they are too concerned, like even in me and Sarah's argument when she was saying like, bitch, I'm the fan fave. And I think that a lot of the girls that you see like arguing right now, like even Christina, which I'm really disappointed about because I really, really liked Christina on her season, I think that they're having a meltdown that you guys are not on their side as much as they thought that you know, like they are really, they take being the fan fave and like so you guys love them.
They take that shit to a whole nother level.
Don't get me wrong, I appreciate y'all. Like,
we love y'all.
Love y'all to death. But if y'all said tomorrow, like, I don't like 7, my life goes
on. Like, it's not about to stop. Like, ain't nothing about to change.
I literally think that there wouldn't be so much drama. Like,
if the fans didn't like try to make shit messy,
well, if they
didn't care. Okay, the fans are supposed to instigate, but
y'all are too
old and like
to be letting them control how you guys feel. Like, Christina didn't feel that bad of a way about Janelle asking her when she was on drugs until you guys
made her feel that way.
Sarah came to me apologizing after her fight. You saw like Natalie made me do it. She told me to do it. And
we not arguing with Sarah yet. The question is,
I'm just saying, like, but now that the fans told her she should feel away,
But I agree, and I just feel like I wish people kept the same energy. Like, y'all want to talk about me keeping the same energy or whatever you think in confessionals or whatever. Like, we are transparent with people. If I felt the same way in the house, I'm not gonna feel a different way because someone told me to, or I've had 5 comments say something and now I'm upset. Like, I don't give a fuck that much. Like, it is what it is. But since you mentioned Sarah, I just have to ask the question. It says, who won the 7 versus Sarah fight? And you guys, I was there.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you answer.
You were there too, but I was there. And in my opinion, because clearly, some opinions can be facts. Let's just start there. But in my opinion, that may be a fact after we see the footage.
It wasn't even close.
I feel like 7 definitely won and had the upper hand, the lower hand, the kick. She won that's, what do we call it? A scuffle? What do you want to call a beat?
Beating her ass.
Okay, it was that physical altercation. Yeah. I will be political.
I'm not even getting ready to go through this with Sarah because, like, I just really want y'all to watch the episode Sarah was talking shit. I stood up, I told her to stop. She didn't stop. Something got tossed at her. Not gonna tell you what. She still didn't stop. So
and I did,
it happened.
And I told Sarah
she got the opportunity to redeem herself. She still didn't want to. It's nothing I can say. Like,
I just, in that instance in the house, I felt like Sarah was picking, you know, like
she was picking on me, y'all. Like, y'all know, I have never fought a white person. Like, come on now, like, no, but let me be serious. Like, no black person in their right mind, especially not in the middle of nowhere in Georgia. We were in a very white town.
That's true.
In their mind would think about, want to fight a white person. Like, I have
especially
never,
with everything with Black Lives Matter, everything.
Especially it being February, like
yes.
it's Black History Month. Like, never fought a white person in my life. So for me to put my hands on this girl, like,
and I can vouch and say that Seven did not want to fight. Like, she did not want there to be an altercation.
I'm gonna give y'all some tea. Before I walked downstairs, a producer came and talked to me and Janelle and told me to go change my clothes and I need to get ready for whatever. So when I came downstairs to the fight, I scanned the room. Everybody was dressed up except for one person had on sneakers and a ponytail. And I'm like, okay, this is the dummy y'all throwing out here. This is the only person dumb enough to even come for me like that.
And she didn't change.
I wasn't gonna change.
And that's the key.
Because I told myself before I got in that house that I was not fighting. I had no intentions of fighting. When they told me to change my clothes and they told me to tie my hair up. I said, no, why? Hi, baby.
And I just feel like that goes to show that she truly didn't want an altercation. Like, if someone says, hey, be ready, change your outfit, most people would be like, well, shit, let me do something. She didn't take off one piece. She didn't put her hair up or anything. She just said, no, I'm not going down there to fight. But you guys will see like the details of it, why we weren't even there in the first place. But yeah, I just think that I don't have to lie about winning or losing a fight. Like, and if she felt like I gave her the opportunity to fight again after that, if she felt like, you know, it was unfair, but we were in an argument, she got some tossed at her first, and should have been ready. And after that situation, I think Sarah realized like maybe some of the like missteps that she made as far as like
saying cheese.
Going about the entire
No. Hey, come here.
Come on, sis.
You want to say cheese? Come say cheese. You got Oreos all over your clothes.
I just feel like in the house, she realized that there was a few missteps on how she went about the situation, and she seemed sorry at the time. So I hope
I'm confused. Like,
but I hope she keeps the same energy because
she's not keeping it now though. Like, even now her talking trash. Like, how do you go from sorry to talking so much? Like, shut up, girl.
I hope she
like if they air you saying sorry to my face, like, you might as well be quiet. Like, how are you apologizing to me for me?
Okay. Next, Janelle, do you think Christina is really obsessed with you? Okay, so this is what I think. As of now, yes. Because I just feel like she comments on, I'm a very direct person. If I feel like I'm having like a misunderstanding with someone, I'm going straight to them DMs because I'm like, girl, what's the problem? You know, like, what is it? I don't feel like Christina has that direct energy. I feel like she's okay and comfortable with just like constantly commenting negative things. And I just noticed that she was commenting negative things about me unprovoked. Like, it would be nothing to do with her, nothing that I've said about her, and she's constantly throwing, I don't even call that throwing shade, she's just saying crazy shit, crazy fake stuff in the comments and just like making up all types of crazy stuff. So I just started responding, and once I even gave light to that, she took it to 100. Y'all, she done made a song about me.
She made a song about you?
Yes.
What's it say?
The song said something. about how like I'm not seen on the show, but it's like, even if I'm not seen a lot on the show, this is my 5th show.
I don't think that
I don't
and I think that is actually more, I think it's a compliment that we're not being seen that much, because it's just like
we're not forcing it.
There's no antics to follow around with us. Like,
we're genuine people. So I just feel like she's made a song about me. She's over here copying and pasting conversations that I didn't even have with her. I really could have sent her as a cease and desist, because she doesn't even have the right to post that content, and even that was blown out of perspective. So I just really wish she would find something else to do. I honestly don't know if she has much hobbies outside of the recreational things, but I just need her to find something else to do, because a bit like I'm going to defend myself. That's what it is. I don't throw shade or hide my hand. It's like I respond to people coming for me, because I'm very unproblematic and unbothered in real life. Like, there's nothing about her that comes across my mind that I just choose to discuss. I don't go on live talking shit about people. I go on live and show my real life of what's going on. Like, that, it is what it is. So I feel like she's obsessed with me because she comments and talks about me and posts stories a lot, like nonstop.
how do you guys feel about Sarah saying the Black Lives Matter comment was a joke? You know, I actually tried, last video I made, I said that I don't think Sarah's racist, right?
I don't think she's racist.
Well, but then they sent me something from your season where she told one girl, "You're pretty for a black girl," and then asked another girl about what color her vagina was. And then when I saw the clip after the fight, when she was like, "This is my real hair, you bitches got weaves."
Okay.
And then on top of like the story post where the Olympics banned Black Lives Matter apparel, and she was like, yes, like it was a good thing.
Okay.
You know what I think, that I don't really think that it's like, I mean, it's racism, let's put it how it is, but I really think that she is jealous of black women. Like, no, because like to say like, this is my real hair.
First of all, everybody has real hair.
But
like, come on now.
To get ass shots, to get fillers, to get, you know, no, baby, no, mommy's, hey. What did mommy say? Want spanking?
He was like, no. He was like,
to do all of that, and then like black women still get more attention than you, I think it's hard for her. Like,
she was the only
like, even when she told me,
person
yes, even when she told me that I was just here to be pretty and I needed to go home, like,
that was,
what else am I supposed to do?
because look at it. I'm just saying, like, I feel like Sarah makes a lot of like strange comments
yeah,
that can be taken extremely the wrong way. So I just want her to be more conscious of the things that she says.
Yeah, and I think it's hard
because she is white.
When you make all those adjustments to your body and you still don't, you know, receive the same attention. And I don't think that she doesn't receive the same attention because she looks bad, because I actually think that she's her body is really nice.
It is.
I think it's her personality that's trash.
And these comments that she says, like, if the first thing after a fight shouldn't say like, I'm the only one with real hair, and you know you're on a cast with like people of color.
All you bitches got weaves, this is what she said. All you bitches got fake hair.
And first of all, white bitches wear weave too. Like clip-ins, extensions, like all wigs, everything. So I just felt like that was an insensitive comment. Like,
there's only so many insensitive comments you can make before you're just like, okay, you might be racist, girl. Like,
and she just shouldn't say certain things because she is white,
you know,
on a colorful cast. So, Sarah, I hope you make those adjustments, dude.
Who do you predict is gonna fight at the reunion? Do you think you gonna fight Frank?
Okay. Like, y'all know, I feel like I am not a fighter. I don't look for conflict with women. I feel like in my most angriest state that I've put hands on people, it has been like with a dude, like someone I'm dating.
I don't know, you punched that girl pretty hard in the back of the head when she was in your face.
I don't try to fight females only because like I don't care. Like I don't even know how to have arguments with girls that are like my friends, because the first thing I'll say is like, bitch, I'm not even fucking you. Like,
What are we fighting?
Like, what are we fighting about? So when I have people who come for me, obviously I'm in a place where I have to defend myself, and that's the place I'm gonna stay. She can talk all this crazy shit if she wants to, but I promise you, if she gets up and she wants to do something, we can do something. I'm not afraid to do something, but it is just not my energy to go seeking for a physical altercation with a bitch because she's not doing anything for me. It's just how I feel about it.
Well, I think her and Natalie are gonna fight at the reunion for sure.
Well, I feel like they kind of have to, just because it's so much back and forth on both ends. Like, I just feel like,
and their fight is like it wasn't what it was made to. Like,
let's talk about it. Like, how do you think I felt? Like, to be 100% honest, everyone always asks us, oh, who won the fight? Especially before it even premiered. It's like y'all wanted people to pick a side and be split. And I feel like I did a great job and Seven did a great job in just not like staying neutral, but just really not entertaining the mess. Like, at the end of the day, it was a scuffle. Yeah. And I just don't feel like it was like, oh, this person beat this person down. It wasn't that. And in the moment, all we had to go, I caught the end of the fight when they were still tangled up. Like, Christina was the one that was saying again and again and again, like, that she had cracked Natalie's face. We seen the replay and that didn't quite happen, so I just felt like this was probably one another her little delusions, girl. I don't know. I didn't see it. Did y'all see? No, Christina punched Natalie in the face, but she kept saying it afterwards. She said it so much I believed it. Shit, I was like,
yeah, I thought so too.
We really thought like, oh my god, like, and it just didn't turn out that way. So
I definitely think they're gonna fight, mostly because of that. Like, I think the fans once again are gonna make her feel like, okay, your punch didn't land, so you have to do something again. So I think they're gonna fight. I think Sarah might try it, but that would just be really, really like stupid.
I would not want you and Sarah to fight because I just feel like it would be like y'all don't have a real beef, y'all don't have real issues.
The fact, y'all, she does not like me for no. I've been so nice to Sarah, like. So nice to Sarah. I've been very patient with her. When she came and hugged me after the fight and like came in my room crying, I gave her a hug back. Like, I've been so nice to this girl and so trying with this girl to the point now, like, somebody asked, like, where do me and Sarah stand now? I'm done with Sarah. Like, this is why y'all think the show is fake. Because these bitches will get on the internet, talk shit all day, and then hang around and be in pictures. Like, ain't gonna be no more me and Sarah standing next to each other. I don't want her near me. I don't want her by me. We'll be able to be in the same room. Don't talk to me. Don't say nothing to me. I've unfollowed her. Like, she reached out to me the other day. She called my phone. Thank you for gonna get you on Snap. She called my phone. I ignored it. She wrote me on Instagram and said she wanted to talk the episodes. There is no longer anything to talk about because you have been in these comments talking crazy. You just like,
and that is what gets people caught up. I feel like the comments, because it's just like you can't in person or whatever in a direct way say you don't want conflict with a person
and then talk shit all
and then
day.
talk
Like,
shit in the comments.
And I don't, and like I said, this is why y'all think it's fake, because these bitches will do that. They'll argue on the internet and then they'll sit down and take a picture together. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not that type of person. I'm done with Sarah. If she wants to fight at the reunion, y'all already know me. Like, nobody's ever hit me first, so watch what you say. Two, like, it's just like, I'm not doing it with you. I've forgiven you enough. I have been super nice to you. I have helped you through whatever you felt like you went through with Natalie. I just can't no more.
I think they don't understand the art of, you can defend yourself without shading another person. Like, you can speak whatever piece or your experience or your opinion without downing or dissing another female.
And that's what I like. Even when I responded to Christina, like, I let her know that where her fault was, but it wasn't like, bitch, fuck you, da da da. Or even my response to Sarah was very nice compared to like the things that she was saying. So no, I'm like over Sarah. Do I think we're gonna fight at the reunion? Do I think she should fight me at the reunion? No.
I don't. Shut up. I think they shouldn't fight because they really don't have real
She just
issues.
does not like me for no reason.
But that's the same with me and Christina. I never had a real issue with her.
Yeah, totally.
She just kept coming for me. So it's just...
I definitely get Christina's thing with you, but I don't get why she is mad. You know, like, I could see if you really did not say it to her face, but you really, really did.
Like,
So
I don't, and I feel like she's dragging it.
Yeah, it is being dragged. It's like every day, y'all. It's truly draining. Like, Whatever. That's why I didn't want to do this shit.
7, do you have a beef with Christina? Because you said she was your favorite.
Christina was my favorite bad girl, absolutely. And